Hello Pisces, how are you? So excited to have you. We are going to do a Libra full moon reading for you and someone that you care about, because Libra is the 7th house in astrology. So it's all about partnerships and balancing. So we're going to be looking into this full moon and kind of what is coming to culmination, what is coming to light in this relationship that you have with someone. And yeah, there's something really interesting numerologically about this moon, because it's at 8 degrees 18 of Libra, which 8 plus 18 equals back up to 17, and then 7 plus 1 equals 8. So it's about continuation. So with that in mind, we're going to look at, the first card is going to be what imbalances this full moon is bringing to light. The second card is going to be how can these scales be brought back into balance in this relationship. The third is going to be what truths is this Libra full moon bringing to your awareness that you may want to communicate. The fourth is going to be how can you create the space needed to flourish and thrive under this next moon cycle. And 5 is going to be some advice. Okay, excited, let's do it. Okay, so what is being brought to your awareness this full moon? Well, there's something here about, you know, this card always confuses me, and it's not that that I don't know its meaning. It's just every time I see it, I kind of go blank. So it tells me that there is either a need for you to go blank, to quietly go inward. Maybe you're getting psychic messages or through your dreams or something. The High Priestess is the second of the major arcanas, and there's 21 of them. And it's like divine feminine. It's very spiritual, and she's actually the most psychic out of all of the cards. So I guess it would be bringing to light perhaps maybe something in your intuition that that's been on your, like, been present. I want to clarify this. See what it says. Clarify this High Priestess. So yeah, there's something here about, oh, and don't mind the little post-it. YouTube says that it's too sexual. Let's see. Interesting. So to clarify the High Priestess, we get the World and the High Priestess again. So that really doesn't tell me so much. I mean, that's pretty powerful, but I always draw a blank with this card. Maybe you know what it means, so I'll continue with this spread. So the second card is how can the scales be brought back into balance? Interesting. So we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is the balance card. It's about goodwill and faith and charity. It's about benevolence. So I'm kind of sensing that there's actually, perhaps you've been thinking that there's a person in your life or someone that you're connecting with, and perhaps you're thinking that they're possibly not being faithful or something, because a lot of the times when I read for clients, I see the High Priestess, and it comes in when people are second guessing the motives of their current relationship, or if someone is being honest with them. And so to get this double, it also could mean the other woman. So bringing the scales back into balance here would be about trusting your partner and taking what they're saying for face value, like actually honoring their words, because there's a need for you to be balancing the scales, giving good faith, maybe stepping out of that energy of feeling like you're intuiting messages, so that you can offer up that cup of love. And cups are our emotions. It's goodwill. So maybe there's something here about trust. And so what truths is it asking that you communicate? Yeah, that's 2 knights. So the knights are the fastest moving of all of the deck. So there's something here about balancing your feelings by tangibly showing up and having a discussion about something of the past. So perhaps you have been worried about people's truths, or if they are who they say they are, or they are showing up as they are. But what this moon is asking you to do is to go back to the past very passionately and have discussions, or some type of communication by standing tangibly in the now. The King of Pentacles is someone who is very abundant, very financially stable, but more than that, it's also about being secure in ourselves. Out of anybody, the least insecure is the King of Pentacles. So there's something about you returning to the past and talking with someone that you care about, and finding that fortune, that charity, benevolence within you, by maybe stepping out of this High Priestess energy, maybe not intuiting or looking for answers or information where it isn't materially in the now. Because the 3D world that we live in, which is every day, everything around you, is represented by this King of Pentacles. So there's something here about returning to the past and having a discussion about it from a place of stability and security in your own power, so that you can offer that cup up again. And it's easy for people, especially Piscean people, because Pisces rules the 12th house in astrology, which is about our self-undoing, right? Because when the sun rises, it rises in front, like behind us, right? Like in the east, and in astrology, that's where the first house is, and it goes counterclockwise. So the 12th house is everything that's just behind your back. So it's about things that we think are there, but they're not really there, because when the sun is just rising, it's still not bright enough yet. It's not bright enough to see what's actually in front of us. So that's when we can see shadows or things that are not actually there. Our mind plays tricks on us, and being ruled by Neptune. Neptune is smoke and signals. It is things that you can't really see. That's the ruling planet of the 12th house. So there's something here about being under the moon. And that's what the High Priestess is. She's under the moon, but she's got the darkness and the light. So it's working those together, and to have those come up doubly. And yeah, every time I see that card, I completely lose my train of thought, because there's something about stopping thinking when that card comes up. So perhaps that's the message for you, to stop thinking and to trust what you can tangibly see. Like, is your partner trustworthy? Are they showing up for you? Do they say that they haven't been doing something that they shouldn't be? Then maybe there's something here about believing them and getting out of your mind and focusing in the now, and also by giving people the benefit of the doubt. How can you create the space needed? So the Empress. Yeah, this is about love, which also Venus is a co-ruler of Pisces. So it's about being in your own power and trusting your own value. I really kind of get that here, because with the King of Pentacles, that's self-value, self-worth. That person isn't insecure, and neither is the Empress. The Empress is like abundant and has all the knowledge and is secure, and like, look how bougie fabulous she is. This person chooses love because she sees that love is all around her, and there's no reason to not trust what's happening around her, because she has value. And if things are not as they seem, she doesn't worry, because she knows that other people would be missing out, right? And there's something here about that. And so lastly, the advice. A lot of major arcana for you. So this is a big cycle, a big lesson, a big culmination for your moon. And the strength is the 8th major arcana. So, and there's that infinity symbol I was talking about. So this is about power. It's about ambition, and it's about, again, self-love and trusting ourselves and having the strength and courage to love another. Because it's easy to project onto other people our own fears, because that's what the world is, really. Everything that is around you, all your relationships, everything you deal with is an exact projection of you. All of your worries, all the things that you think about. And a lot of the times, well, I believe every time that relationships come into our life, it's because that person has something that they're vibing with in your aura. Because again, if Aries is the first house of I am, then Libra is the exact opposite of you. It's the polarity. So partners are all the things in ourselves that we reject within ourselves. That's why the relationships come up. And that's why the challenges come up, because it gives us an opportunity to bring back into unity the parts of ourselves that somewhere along the way in life we've rejected. So there's something here about loving both sides of you, bringing that back into the fold and bringing back your own stability and security, and not looking to others to either bring security to us because they can't. It's interesting too, because Pisces is also that unity symbol. See the two fish there? They come in that figure eight fashion. So this is, I know it says full moon in Pisces and this is the full moon in Libra, but full moon in Libra is about a win-win situation coming. So by balancing your spirituality and practicality, a win-win situation is coming. But again, it's balancing the spirituality and practicality. And sometimes things of the 12th house can be confusing. So by standing in your, excuse me, your own power and your courageousness, you're able to better show up in the world you're in and for your relationships. All right, awesome. That's it for you, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that bell icon so you can be notified whenever I post. And check out the video I'm going to post tomorrow on the 28th. It's going to be good. Super excited. Thanks.